Little Luli in Urim and Thummim. Our story begins with little Luli skipping home from school. Look, little Luli, it's your friend Tabitha. Tabitha is picking flowers for her mother. Oh boy, says little Luli, I love picking flowers too. Tabitha is excited. The next day is her birthday. She will be 13 years old. Her mother told her that is the age they learn if she gets to become an angel. An angel, asked little Luli. Wow! Little Luli was excited for her friend. She asked if Tabitha was going to have a party for her birthday. You don't have a party on your 13th birthday, said Tabitha. You have a redemption. Little Luli! Before little Luli could ask what a redemption was, Mother called little Luli home for supper. When Sunday arrived, little Luli was excited to go to church with Mother. She wanted to see if Tabitha had really become an angel. Church was very fun. There was singing and preaching. Little Luli looked all around for Tabitha, but she couldn't find her anywhere. Back at home, little Luli asked Mother why she didn't get to see her friend Tabitha. Mother told little Luli that God had chosen Tabitha to become an angel. And you know that angels only live in heaven. Little Luli was confused. She wanted to know what a redemption was and how God chose Tabitha. Are you asking questions again, little Luli? Asked Mother. You know, if you have any questions about God, you should ask Grandfather. He is the father of the only living prophet, after all. Little Luli was always kind of scared when she had to go into Grandfather's study. It was full of big books, and those books were full of even bigger words. Don't be scared, little Luli. It's just Grandfather.
Little Luli, the reason your friend Tabitha became an angel is because God Jehovah chose her for sacrifice.
You mean like when we kill the lambs at Passover?
Exactly. Just like the lambs we sacrifice at Passover. But don't you think that the life of your friend Tabitha is more valuable than the life of a lamb? And God Jehovah demands that we give our most valuable possessions as sacrifices.
Little Luli was happy to be able to talk to Grandfather.
You see, thousands of years ago in ancient Israel, when Jephthah was the king and was fighting against the wicked Ammonites, Judges chapter 11 says, And Jephthah vowed a vow unto the Lord, and said, If thou shalt without fail deliver the children of Ammon into mine hands, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth from the doors of my house to meet me, when I return in peace from the children of Ammon, shall surely be the Lord's. I will offer it up for a burnt offering. And Jephthah came to Mizpah unto his house, and behold, his daughter came out to meet him, with timbrels and with dances. She was his only child. Beside her he had neither son nor daughter. And it came to pass, when he saw her, that he rent his clothes, and said, Alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low, and thou art one of them that trouble me. For I have opened my mouth unto the Lord, and I cannot go back. And it came to pass at the end of 2 months that she returned unto her father, who did with her according to his vow which he had vowed, and she knew no man, and it was a custom in Israel. So whenever a girl reaches the age of 13, she is to be sacrificed unto God Jehovah.
God wants every girl sacrificed?
If every girl was sacrificed, then there would be no new mothers and wives. So God Jehovah, in his infinite mercy, devised a way for a redemption.
Wow, said little Luli.
You see, in ancient Israel, the priest had a special device that they could use to talk directly to God Jehovah. It was called the Urim and Thummim. The priest reached into his breast. If God Jehovah accepted the sacrifice of the child, the priest would retrieve the Urim. If the priest retrieved the Thummim, that meant that God Jehovah was willing to have a sacrifice of a lamb or bull as a redemption offering for the daughter. In those days, the judgment of the redemption and the sacrifice took place at different times. But living prophet Jeremiah understood that this sometimes made the mother and father become wicked. They tried to beg and plead God Jehovah to accept an animal sacrifice instead. Sometimes they even tried to run away and go into the world of the Philistines. They thought disobeying the will of God Jehovah would make them happy, but they forgot. Psalm 137 verse 9 says, Happy and blessed shall he be who takes and dashes your little ones against the rock. Living prophet Jeremiah understood that the sacrifice and the judgment of redemption had to take place at the same time. So now, we use a gun.
Said grandfather.
The Urim is the bullet, and the Thummim is the blank space. 3 bullets are loaded into a gun that holds 6 bullets. The chamber is spun, and God Jehovah decides whether it's the Urim and he accepts the sacrifice of the child, or if it's the Thummim and he will accept an animal sacrifice as the redemption. Little Luli, you're only 11 years old, but once you reach 13, you too will have a redemption. And you must remember the most important commandment. Honor your parents. Even when they ask you to lay down your life, that is the most important time to honor them, just like how the lambs go willingly to the altar. You too must go willingly.
I can't wait for my redemption.